everyone, I'm here with my daily video, and just like I mentioned in my last month, the Wife of a Chef video, and the one before that, which is like my planner setup kind of update, I'd said that I really wanted to make dividers for my planner wallet, just because mine are pretty beat up, and making dividers is really easy, so this is like a little bit of like a planner, kind of a DIY video. But I just got my laminating sleeves in the mail today from Amazon Prime. So today's a great day to do that. And this is, well, I just need to get this done anyway. So if you would like to see how easy it is and even how fun it is to like make your own dividers, stick around for the video and I'll do my best to share that with you and we can make dividers together and hang out online. So let's go ahead and watch the video. So there are a lot of ways that you can actually make dividers. I'm just going to show you one way, but this is pretty basic. You can use any number of things for tabs. You can cut out your tab if you want to, if you have a silhouette. I know that people have kind of like cut out their tabs that way, but I'm just going to show you like one way to do it. These you can see are from Michael's Recollections, and I've never used these before, but I thought that they were just kind of pretty. I got them a while ago. I don't even remember when I got them, and I got them in 2 different colors, just anticipating the fact that I would want to make my own planner dividers. And what's really neat is, I mean, I'm not going to use all of these, not even close, but they go along really nicely with just these big kind of scrapbook paper pads that I also got from Michael's. And I really love just the foiling, like the gold foil, so and I love this warm gray. So this is just like a heavier kind of cardstock, and there are people who have like a lot of dividers, but I really only ever have like like maybe 2 dividers, maybe even just 3. Like I have kind of like an archive section, and then I have a note section, and then I have like a monthly planning section, and then I just kind of will use dashboards. So let's go ahead and get started with making these dividers. So what I just did is I took the scrapbook papers that I have, and I also pulled like a gold kind of flecked white, so this is kind of complementary stylistically to themselves, and then also to like this here just a little bit. I mean, it's a little bit off, but I'm not too worried about that. But what I did, and this is just the paper cutter that I have, and I can try and link that on like in the description bar, but I just cut these to be the same size as my planner pages, which here is my these were Kiki K dividers. See how beat up they are. I could, if I wanted to, probably just like relaminate them and reuse them, but I just figure I can just make dividers, and then I can show you all how easy it is. So I went ahead and I just cut these to be 6 3/4 inches this way, and then 3 3/4 inches this way. And I just cut the scrapbook paper both sides, like, I'm sorry, both, just like one big giant piece like that. And then I did the same thing over here. I'm going to open these up here, and I don't know if these are adhesive or not, so if they're not adhesive, that's not a big deal. I'm just going to glue them, and I picked up this glue stick at Michael's. Oh, here it is. And I've never used this before, but I'm going to try it. It says it's embellishment glue stick. So I'm going to use that just to adhere them here to the paper dividers, and then we're just going to laminate them. I've just kind of sorted through these so that I could pick ones that match with this. I was going to actually use the documented one, but it just makes more sense since I only use like 2 dividers, just to use one for like important and one for noted, because I have like a note section and then monthly planning, and then the front is the weekly. And you can see all of this. I'll try and link the video in the description bar of this video so you can see my planner setup. And then I picked over here these, and you can see just how many more tabs that you have. And all this is this is just a heavy cardstock that's die cut, and this is the Michael's Recollections brand. And then it's scored, and then you just fold it like this, and it's not adhesive, so you do need something to just like glue it or attach it. You could do just double stick tape, and then you're going to take this and just kind of lay that right there so that it stays, and then that will be laminated, so then that's a tabbed kind of divider. So that's how that kind of works. Okay, so I have now applied the tabs and just folded them on that scored. Scoring means it's like the cardstock is kind of cut, so it makes it easier to kind of like fold. So I have folded that back, and then what I did is I just used the glue stick to apply the glue on the tab like there, and then I folded it over, and this is the way that I decided to do it. I kind of spaced them because, like I said, I only used 2 dividers. I kind of spaced them like that on purpose, just because I don't use a ton of dividers in my kind of planner while it's set up. I'm pretty kind of minimal, so that's what I did with my dividers. Now we're going to get ready and laminate them. The laminating pouches that I use, these are 5 mil. And I just got these on Amazon. I shared these on my planner kind of Instagram focused account, and it's like $11.95 or $12.95 for 100 of these, and 5 mil is pretty good. And I just have like a Scotch brand or like a Swingline brand kind of laminator. I don't have that, but it works just fine. I got it as a gold box like price on Amazon a couple of years ago, and I literally paid like $10 or $12 for it. So I'm not going to show you like me actually laminating, but I did want to show you at least just like the brand and everything of what I use for laminating pouches. And oh, and here is my here's my dog's Halloween costume, amongst other things. Here is my paper slicer that I use, and I got this on Amazon as well, and I will link that. And this is like an industrial grade kind of a paper slicer, just because I do bulk orders and things. I do professional graphic design and artwork. So this is like a lot different than your normal sort of paper slicer, but I really like it, and I see it as an investment. Just my art, as much as just like I'm very serious about art and crafting and everything. So anyway, so that's a pretty good brand, and I can try and link that below as well, because people have asked me in the past what kind of paper slicer I use. So I don't use Fiskars. I like to use like industrial grade sort of stuff. So there's my dividers. These are ready to go. Here's my laminating pouches. Let's get ready and laminate these. So I have now put like each of the dividers in here. I guess I could like try and fit them a little bit better, but whatever, it doesn't matter. But I'm going to run these through the laminator, and then I'm going to cut them out and punch them. So I've now run these through the kind of laminator with the sheets that I showed you, and here we go. And I just let them cool a little bit, just because I don't know, it allows the plastic sheeting to just kind of harden and set a little bit, and you can see that there's a little bit of like an air pocket there, and that's going to be normal. And you just, when you cut them out, you just want to make sure that you are leaving a little bit of a margin so that the plastic kind of stays sealed, because if you cut into that air bubble, then of course it's going to split. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these out. These are the scissors I'm using. I'm using a large pair of scissors for kind of large cuts. And then I'm using a small pair of scissors so that I can round the corners. A good rule of thumb for like what size scissors to use, and this sounds like a really weird thing, but is that the smaller the cut or the more detailed the cut, like the smaller the pair of scissors. And the larger the cut, like if you do a long one, then you'll be more likely to get a nice straight clean edge. So I'm going to go ahead and cut these dividers out, and then get my hole puncher, and we will hole punch the sides, and then we'll pop these into my planner. Okay, so I have now cut out my dividers, and it's really kind of hard to see, but you can see there's really sharp corners. The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in and I'm going to round those out before I punch them, and that will kind of take care of these. So let's go ahead and round the corners. Okay, I have now gone in there and I have very, as carefully as I possibly could, just rounded the corners and things. I probably would have rather have done this with an X-Acto knife, just to get the cuts a little more kind of sharp and exact, because I'm meticulous like that, but I'll deal with this. It's not a big deal. These are just DIY dividers, and I have other ones that I can do. I just didn't do these in this one, so I can do that later. I just wanted to show you just kind of how to do these. So now I'm going to get my hole puncher, and I will again try and link all of the tools and things that I'm using, except for like the random things like the scissors. I'll try and link everything in the down bar of this video so that you can see that on Amazon. So let's go ahead and punch the holes in this. So there are two different kinds of hole punches that are out there. If you have an A5 planer, you might want to try a different one. This one is pretty solid. I like it at least. And it's pretty cheap. This is for a personal size planer or like a compact size Filofax like what I have. And you do have to, when you punch the holes, there's no real guides. Like you just need to make sure that when you're punching the holes, that you can like estimate kind of the amount of space on either end before you punch it, and that's how you do it. Otherwise, there is a different hole punch. It's a little bit more expensive, but it's more expensive because it's adjustable for like A5, A4, like all the different sizes. So I'm just going to use this one for now because this is the first one that I saw that I grabbed. And I'm going to punch the holes in this, and then we're going to get ready to put this in my planner. So I've punched the holes now, and the only other thing that I'm going to do, just because I like doing this, is I'm going to actually snip the laminate there, so then I can pop this in and out almost like it's a movable dashboard. And I don't know why I do that, I just like to do that. I do that with all my planner inserts as well as my dashboards, and I just like doing that. So I'm going to snip the holes, and I'll show you that, just what that looks like, and then we'll pop this into my planner. So I have now snipped that with just a pair of scissors. You can see how it's split, and that makes it really easy to just like pop in and out of my planner, almost like a dashboard. So we're gonna go ahead and put these in there. I actually don't even need to open the rings, I guess, since I snipped them. So let's see here, the to-do, I'm just gonna pop this in here like that. This is also how I do dashboards, so there we go. And then I can just get rid of this and just throw that away. And then I'll go through and put that one in there too. That one has a clip on it, so I gotta take that off. Okay, so now my dividers are in there, and you can see them. They're popping out just a little bit. So I could go in and just trim them a little bit, but it's fine, I don't really care. I put my planner clips at the top. I'll pop this open just so you can see how they look just in there. Here's my dashboard that I made, and there are my dividers. Just like that, and here let me just turn them so that you can just kind of like see them here and what they look like. It's my notes page, and then back here is like my monthly planning. So there we go. So there we go. Dividers are made and they are done, and I'm pretty happy with them. So there we go. All looks nice. So that's it. That's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed it. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I showed you well enough just kind of like how easy it is to make your own dividers. Another really great way to do it is just, if you have old dividers, just to lay them down on a piece of just cardstock paper and just trace them. That works just as well. I think that making things for my planner keeps me in planner peace. It also is just kind of like a fun way to kind of be a little more invested in your planner. I know that for me, doing DIY stuff, making things for my planner, whether it's like a planner charm or making dashboards or making the dividers, it helped me to stay invested, and it helps me to stay excited about planning. You can't go and buy dividers. I mean, that's something that like, it's readily available nowadays, like at Michael's and stuff, with the Michael's Recollections planner. I think I mentioned in like the planner setup video that I did, the updated one, that planning has now become, it's gone a little bit beyond being like a hobby. It's like a fully supported, and like big companies like Michael's, and I mean, it's gone beyond like Staples and even like Erin Condren and everything. It's just kind of taken on a whole life of its own, and I think that that's just really, really cool. I think it's really fun. And I mean, I've always been really excited about planning. I kind of get my nerding out on planning, paper planning, from my mom. She's always used a paper planner, and so that's kind of like how I got really into it. When I was younger, I used to use my own kind of like ring-bound planner, like a day timer, or like a day runner or something. And now that I'm like mom and homeschooling and like working from home and all of that, I'm still using a planner. So anyway, I think it's really cool that planning has become a hobby. It kind of makes me laugh a little bit, just because I often ask myself, like, how in the world could planning be a hobby? But it is. So who cares? Enjoy it. So that's it for this DIY video, and I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope it was helpful for you. If you have any questions, please, leave them in the comments below. Please give this video a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. I do daily videos, and they could be any number of things. I just do YouTube like kind of as a hobby, like as a way to share and kind of connect and pour into the planner community as much as just be a part of like the YouTube community. I think that YouTube is just a really cool platform to connect with people, and so that's why I do YouTube. I'm just like an everyday person, just like doing the thing. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video, and I look forward to just seeing you online, like on any of my Instagram accounts that I might have, or just like seeing you online. So that's it. That's it for this video. Thank you so much for watching it, and thank you so much for supporting my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.